Oftentimes you guys ask me, Megan, how do you go on vacation? And well, it is not easy, and this is how it happens. Kind of, sort of. I very rarely do this, and this was just 3 days. Step 1, panic, have a meltdown, and overpack for your current medical foster. Yes, this is everything that we packed for Dobby, who was being cared for first by one of the doctor's assistants that was at the emergency vet that was taking care of him, Leslie, you a real one, and then by the incredible Caroline of Baby Kitten Rescue, who we just watched Rufus for. A little swap-de-doo. And so of course we make sure he has plenty of outfits. Crisis averted. And lots of toys, blankets, heating pads, and pee pads. And a bed, of course. But Megan, how will they know how to express him? He needs to pee. Great question. Well, Leslie was willing to learn. Gold star human, and because his bladder is jumbo-sized, we figured that the 24-hour shift was the perfect time to give it a go. Also knowing that they had access to an emergency vet on a holiday if needed. We packed him lots of churros, his favorite thing in the world. And because he's a stinky, sphinxy boy, we had to pack him lots of cleaning supplies as well. And also these fancy smanchy diapers for kitties that can poop but not pee. They make everything these days. But they $50 a piece. Donate to his diaper fund, please. And then of course disinfectant. Do not use this on a sphinx's skin, please. And for the second part of my trip, one of my most favorite humans and rescuers took over. Caroline from Baby Kitten Rescue, who was the first person that I taught how to manually express. Forever grateful for you. And then I started packing for the 3 diaper babies that would be joining me on the trip. Of course, their diapers and clothes and blankets, but this was not strategic, and so we swapped it around. Crisis averted once more, until we lost my favorite pair of scissors on the trip. Crisis initiated. Crisis still in motion to this day. And then we do a little smartsies, and we put a blanket in between the glass bowls so that we don't have an explosion in the car. And because I'm a nutso who weighs out their food every day, everybody's packed with a scale. Welcome to the land of OCD. A calming product, a heated pad, and now it's time to pack away the medication and supplements. Dobby gets the bladder support by Farrah to avoid a UTI, and Facilium Husk because his belly's been a little woohoo. Probiotics for the same reason, and then I pack away the cardiac support from my dog, who is going to stay with my mother-in-law. Well, 2 of my dogs are anyway. The other 3 will stay here. Then I get the probably unnecessary medication bags for everybody, but I will not be caught dead making things unclear. I am a Virgo. And consequently, I also have a label maker. But it wasn't printing right, and now I'm going to sue for emotional damage. Is 3 days even worth this? You know what? It's worth it for the aesthetic content. Welcome to my lifestyle vlog. What a girl's girl packs for a trip with the girlies, and what 10 products I recommend for you. Cats. All 10 of them. One of my dogs, Nala, is 18 years old, and so she gets a whole pharmacy packed along with her. And then we gotta pack along Posey's precautionary meds along with all the daily ones of the diaper crew. And then at some point I'll hopefully remember to pack my own meds. I did in fact remember. Big win over here. I am a lifestyle vlogger. This is an aesthetic zip. No struggle detected. And then I will leave out my laminated, I repeat, laminated instructions for the people taking care of the animals staying at home. Did I forget my ID on the trip? Yes. But were the instructions laminated? Yes. Did we go out and buy a laminator because nowhere else was open in time in the early morning? Yes. I'm fine. Now it's time to pack all the food. One for those coming with me on the trip, one for Dobby, and one for the 2 dogs that are going to my mother-in-law. Each person also receives detailed instructions on what to do in an emergency, even though I am only 3 hours away. Thank you to my writer Dionica, even though I paid you, and to my co-director Jennifer for taking care of everybody at home. I also put an air tag on Dobby just in case, and then I kissed him goodbye and felt like I was abandoning him even though it was only for 3 days. And of course I packed his Assisi loop because he wouldn't be getting any therapies for while I was gone. What else did I do? All new cat furniture and new toys and heated beds for the cats that were staying behind. We were already due for this, I just strategically planned it. Fresh catnip kick sticks from our dear friend Celeste, and all the new stimuli to keep them from beating each other up while I'm gone. Todd, I'm looking at you. I moved the 3 girls back into the birdhouse to more easily manage them while I am gone, and Daisy successfully made a cat lover out of Annika while I was away. Also, Goat is now available for adoption, by the way. Link in my bio. Then we did a Chewy calming haul, as a girl's girl does. This was a new purchase. I was intrigued. Look how fancy it looks. It was so heavy, too. Heavy equal fancy. We all know that. Then I dropped nearly a bottle of Rescue into the bowl of water before saying goodbye to all of my babies. And somewhere in this mess, I spent about 5 minutes shoving my own clothes into a bag. Say goodbye to the annoying rat dogs whom I would give my life for, and bring the girls to my mother-in-law, who is just as crazy as I am. If you are wondering who would marry me, it is the son of this woman. And then finally, only 6 hours late, we are on the road. We did not find a stray dog this time. We arrived just in time for me to spend the last few hours of 2023 manically disinfecting the hotel room. And that, my friend, should answer your question, how do I travel?